This is a video based upon volume and areas for the integration from AAHL. So let's try to solve the questions now. So the first question, find the integral of ln x. Integral of ln x times 1 dx. So first function is ln x, second function is x minus integral of 1 upon x times x dx. Then again x gets cancels. So what am I going to get it out? X ln x minus integral of 1 dx, which is x ln x minus x plus c. Now in the second part, integral of ln x whole square dx. So again first function ln x whole square times x minus 2 ln x derivative is 2 ln x upon x times x dx. Now what does that becomes now? X and x gets cancelled. So what do I get? X times ln x whole square minus 2 times of ln x dx. What is ln x integral? Just now we have proved ln x integral as x ln x minus x plus c. You can leave it out over here. Now coming to the second part of the question. What is the second part of the question? Y equals to ln x. It is x-axis. The limits are 1 to e. Find the area, then find the volume generated with 2 pi along x-axis. So for finding the area, it is 1 to e ln x dx. So it's going to be ln x integral is x ln x minus x from 1 to e. When I plug in the values, it becomes e minus 0 minus 1, which is going to be 1. For part C, volume, pi integral 1 to e ln x whole square dx. That value we have just found it as x ln x whole square minus 2x ln x plus 2x from 1 to e. Now when I plug in the values, e minus 2e plus 2e minus 0 minus 0 plus 2 and whole times pi. It's going to be the answer is e minus 2 pi. Coming to second question. Now find the value of region A. For region A, we can see that the upper curve is cos x and the lower curve is sin x. So for A, area equals to 0 to pi by 4, upper curve minus lower curve dx. Now cos x integral is sin x and minus sin x integral is plus cos x 0 to pi by 4. I am directly writing that answer. You should be getting root 2 minus 1. For part B, in part B there are two areas, B1 and B2. For B1 sin x is a curve and for B2 cos x is a curve, and the limits are 0 to pi by 2. So 0 to pi by 4, cos x is the limit, cos x dx, plus B2 will be pi by 4 to pi by 2 sin x dx. Now cos x integral, what is cos x integral? Cos x integral is sin x and sin x integral is minus cos x. So it becomes sin x from 0 to pi by 4 and minus cos x from pi by 4 to pi by 2. So this is root 2 upon 2 minus 0 minus of 1 0 minus root 2 upon 2. So it's going to be root 2 is going to be the answer. When next time what is being asked? Volume is being asked. So for part C, volume is being asked. Volume is 0 to pi by 4 for volume A. Upper curve is cos x and lower curve is sin x. So cos square x minus sin square x dx. Cos square x minus sin square x dx. So what does it becomes? Cos 2x, 0 to pi by 4. Cos square x minus sin square x formula is nothing but what? Cos 2x dx. Cos 2x integral is nothing but what? Pi. You need to write pi sin 2x upon 2 from 0 to pi by 4. So pi upon 2 sin pi by 2 minus sin 0. Sin pi by 2 is 1, so pi by 2. Now for part D, we need to just write the expression. So no need to simplify it out. Again, there are two volumes. For the first volume it is sin x, and for the second volume it is cos x. So 0 to pi by 4 sin square x dx, and pi by 4 to pi by 2 cos square x dx. This is going to be the answer. Now he is asking, this is a straight line. So remember, along x-axis means pi y square dx. This is for x-axis. For y-axis, it should be pi y x square dy. Now he is asking to find the area of the triangle. Area of the triangle is half times base times height, which is 16. Now when this straight line is rotated along x-axis, it forms a cone. In that case, the radius is going to be 8 is going to be the radius. So 1 upon 3 pi r square h, which is 256 pi upon 3. But when it is rotated along the y-axis, 4 is going to be the radius. 1 upon 3 pi 4 square times 8, which is 128 pi upon 3. Now area along y-axis, x-axis will be integral pi y dx. So which is nothing but what? From 0 to 4, y value is 8 minus 2x dx. Then the volume will be nothing but what? 0 to 4, 8 minus 2x whole square dx. But now for when we are rotating along the y-axis, it is x. So y equals to 8 minus 2x. So 2x equals to y minus 8, x equals to y minus 8 upon 2. So what will be the area? 0 to, the y limits are 8. 8 minus y by 2. It's not y minus 8, it is 8 minus y by 2 dy. Then what will be the volume? Volume will be pi integral 0 to 8, 8 minus y by 2 whole square dy. Now two curves are given. He is asking us to find it out the area for A. Area for A, upper curve minus lower curve. Every time remember, upper curve minus lower curve. That will be the easiest way to find the area. Upper curve is x square, lower curve is 8 minus x square. And the point of intersection is 2. And what is this point of intersection? 2 root 2. And this point of intersection is minus 2 root 2. How I got 2 root 2? 8 minus x square equals to 0, x square equals to 8, x equals to square root of 8, which is 2 root 2. So from 0 to 2, the upper curve is x square dx, and the lower curve is from 2 to 2 root 2, 8 minus x square dx. That is for A. So the volume for A will be the same, pi 0 to 2 upper curve x square whole square dx plus pi 2 to 2 root 2 8 minus x square dx whole square. That's going to be the area and the volume. For B, for now area with respect to y-axis. With respect to y-axis, we can see the point of intersection is 4. The point of intersection is going to be 4. So it will be 0 to 4, upper curve minus lower curve. Upper curve is going to be nothing but what? We have to find the value of x. So we know that 8 minus x square equals to y. So x square equals to 8 minus y. X equals to square root of 8 minus y. Square root of 8 minus y dy minus 0 to 4 square root of y dy. Now same, the volume is going to be 0 to 4 pi times 8 minus y dy. Square and square root gets cancels, minus 0 to 4 square and square root gets cancels, y dy. Now for part B. For part B, upper curve is 8 minus x square and lower curve is x square, and the limits are 0 to 2. 0 to 2, 8 minus x square minus x square dx. Now this time it's going to be nothing but how much? Pi 0 to 2, 8 minus x square whole square minus pi 0 to 2 x square whole square dy or dx. dx. Now with respect to y-axis, it will be 0 to 4 square root of y dy plus, because for part B there are two parts. This is y1, this is b1 and b2. 0 to 4 square root of y, and 4 to 8 will be the other one. And 4 to 8 will be square root of 8 minus y dy. So 0 to 4 pi y dy square plus pi 4 to 8, 8 minus y dy. That's going to be the answer. Question number 5. We have to find the equation of a straight line. So first of all, find the gradient y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, which is r upon h. So equation is y minus y1 equals to m times x minus x1. So from there we get it out, y equals to r upon h x. Just now we came to know that whenever we take a straight line and rotate, it becomes a cone. So we have to find the volume of the cone. It is pi integral 0 to h r upon h x whole square dx. So it becomes pi r square upon h square integral of x square dx from 0 to h. So which is pi r square upon h square x cube by 3 from 0 to h, which is pi r square upon h square times h cube upon 3, which is 1 upon 3 pi r square h. This is the volume of the cone. Now consider three curves over there. Sketch the graph. So we are drawing the graph for this one. This is e power x graph. This is a straight line equation graph intersecting at 5. This value is 1, and the point of intersection over here is ln 4, and this point of intersection is 4, and he is asking us to find the area. It is divided into three parts: this area and finally this particular area. There are three particular areas for the region. Now we have to find the area of the three regions. So the first region is 0 to ln 4 e power x dx, whereas the second region is a rectangle length times width, and whereas the third region is triangle half times 4 times 1. When I simplify all this, I'll be getting 21 minus 4 ln 4 as the answer. Next is asking us to find the volume. Volume will be 0 to ln 4 e power 2x dx plus 4 square pi times 4 square times, it will become a cylinder, pi r square h. A rectangle will become a cylinder, 4 minus ln 4, and this becomes a cone, 1 upon 3 pi r square h. Simplify that, you should be getting that answer 461 upon 6 minus 16 ln 4 pi. Question number 7, and part D is also there, I think so. Write down an expression for the volume generated. So volume generated when it is rotated along y-axis now. So when it is rotated along y-axis, this one will be the upper curve, the straight line, and this one will be the lower one. So straight line's y value and curve's y value, you have to do it out. So y equals to, what was the equation? 20 minus 4x. So 4x equals to 20 minus y. So x equals to 20 minus y by 4. And y equals to e power x. So ln y equals to ln e power x. So x equals to ln y. So it becomes pi integral 0 to 4 20 minus y by 4 whole square dy minus pi 0 to 4 ln y whole square dy. This is going to be the volume. Question number 7. Write down the expression for the volume. So volume will be equals to pi integral 0 to 2 2x minus x square dx. Use the GDC. You should be able to get that answer as 3.35. Now again find the volume. Its volume is this much. Find the value of A. So integral pi integral 0 to a square root of x whole square dx equals to 0.845 pi. We can see pi and pi gets cancels. Integral of x is nothing but what? X square by 2 from 0 to a equals to 0.845. A square upon 2 equals to 0.845. This gives the value of a as 1.3. Find the expression for volume V. So V equals to pi integral of from 1 to 1.5, 1 to 1.5 e power 2x minus 1 plus 5 upon 2x minus 1 whole square dx. Use a calculator, you should be getting it at 105. Question number 10. Find the coordinates of the where it meets the y-axis. Y-axis, what does it mean y-axis? X equals to 0. So y equals to e power 0. So y equals to 1. So the point P is 0, 1. Now he is asking about the volume rotated along x-axis. So part B, volume equals to pi 0 to ln 2 e power x upon 2 whole square dx. Show that the volume is pi. So volume equals to 0 to ln 2 e power x dx. So which is pi e power x 0 to ln 2. So pi e power ln 2 minus e power 0. So which is pi 2 minus 1, which is pi. Question number 11. 3 sin x whole square times cos x dx. This formula is f of x and this is f prime x. We know the formula f of x whole to the power of n times f prime x will be f of x whole to the power of n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So basically this will become now 3 sin x to the power of 3 divided by 3 plus c, which is sin cube x. Now for part B, he is asking us to find the volume. It will be pi integral 0 to pi by 2 square root of 3 sin x times cos x to the power of 1 by 2x whole square. So what does that becomes now? Pi integral 0 to pi by 2 3 sin square x cos x dx. So which value is just now we have learnt it as sin cube x. But the limits is 0 to pi by 2. So it's going to be pi times 1 minus 0, which is going to be pi. Question number 12. Again find the volume. Volume equal to pi integral 0 to pi by 4 sine 3x whole square dx. Use the calculator, you should be able to get 1.50. Now again, we rotate it to x-axis. So volume equals to pi integral 1 to 3 ln x upon x cube whole square dx. Use the calculator 0.0458. Show that the area will be 1 to 3 ln x upon x cube dx. If you use the calculator, you may not be getting the exact area, so therefore we have to do integration by parts. So first I do integral of ln x times x power minus 3 dx. So what does it becomes? First function integral of second function minus integral of derivative of first integral of second function dx. So what does that becomes? Minus ln x upon 2x square plus 1 upon 2 integral of x power minus 3 dx, which becomes minus ln x upon 2x square plus 1 upon 2 x power minus 2 upon minus 2 plus c. So what will be the final answer? Minus ln x upon 2x square minus 1 upon 4x square plus c. Then substitute the limits. Once I substitute the limits, area equals to minus ln x upon 2x square minus 1 upon 4x square from the limits 1 to 3. You should be getting 4 minus ln 3 upon 18. Question number 14. Volume equals to pi integral 0 to k e to the power of 2x dx. So which is pi by 2 e to the power of 2x from 0 to k. So which is pi by 2 e to the power of 2k minus 1. Question number 15. Again volume pi integral 0 to 2a 8a times 2a minus x dx. Already it is y square, so no need to square it further. So it becomes 8 pi a 0 to 2a 2a minus x dx. So it becomes 8 pi a 2ax minus x square by 2 from 0 to 2a. So it becomes 8 pi a 4a square minus 2a square, which is 8 pi a or else 16 pi a cube. Question number 16. Find the area of the region. Area of the region is upper curve minus lower curve. So upper curve is ax plus 2 minus lower curve is x squared plus 2 dx. So what does that becomes? 0 to a ax minus x square dx. So becomes ax squared by 2 minus x cubed by 3 from 0 to a, which becomes a squared by a cubed by 2 minus a cubed by 3, which is a cubed by 6 unit square. Now it is the volume. For volume along x-axis it is pi integral 0 to a upper curve ax plus 2 whole square dx minus pi integral 0 to a lower curve x square plus 2 whole square dx. So it will become pi 0 to a square x square plus 4ax plus 4 minus x power 4 minus 4x square minus 4 dx. So it becomes pi 1 upon 3 a square x cube plus 2ax square minus x power 5 upon 5 minus 4 upon 3 x cube from the limits 0 to a, because 4 and 4 cancels. Now when I simplify directly, I am writing that answer 2 upon 15 a power 5 plus 2 upon 3 a power 3 unit cube. Question number 17. Volume equals to pi integral 1 to e ln x upon x whole square dx. This is without GDC, so you should be doing it out integration by parts. So ln x whole square times x power negative 2 dx. First function, integral of second function minus integral of derivative of first, integral of second. So minus ln x whole square upon x plus 2 ln x upon x square dx. So once again minus ln x whole square upon x, then plus 2 first function integral of second function minus integral of derivative of first, integral of second. So when I simplify further, it becomes minus ln x whole square upon x plus 2 minus ln x upon x. Then this is plus integral of 1 upon x square dx. So what does that becomes? Minus ln x whole square upon x minus 2 ln x upon x minus 2 upon x. For finding the volume, I have to, what should I be doing it out? I should be taking this entire thing and what is this? Apply the limits for that. Limits from 1 to e. Simplify that, directly you will be writing 2 pi minus 5 pi by e. Question number 18. First of all, I have to find the point of intersections for this one. So y square equals to kx, x square equals to ky, so y equals to x squared by k. Plug in that one. So x power 4 by k square equals to kx, x power 4 equals to k cube x. So x power 4 minus k cube x equals to 0. Take x common, x cube minus k cube equals to 0. So x equals to 0, x equals to k. So what are the values? 0, 0 and k, k. Now I have to find the area between 0 to k. Square root of kx minus x squared by k dx, and this area is 12. Square root of k, x power 3 by 2 by 3 by 2 minus x cubed by 3k from 0 to k equals to 12. So 2 by 3k square minus k cubed by 3 equals to 12. K cubed by 3 equals to 12. This gives me k value as 6. Question number 19. So 0 to 1, integral of e power minus kx dx will be e power minus kx upon minus k from 0 to 1. Minus 1 upon k, e power minus k minus e power 0. Take away that minus symbol, it becomes 1 minus e power minus k. K equal to 0.5, sketch the curve. I am sketching the curve. It should be in this way. This is a point 0, 1, and this is the area of the shaded region. Now we have to find the area for that. 0 to 1, e power minus kx dx, and k value is 0.5. So 1 minus e power minus 0.5. Finding the volume. Pi integral 0 to 1 e power minus 2 kx dx. So pi e power minus 2 kx divided by minus 2k from 0 to 1. Substitute the limits and find the final answer. It should be pi by 2k, 1 minus e power minus 2k. Then the graphs, find the value of A. Point of intersection A. By using the calculator, you should be getting 1.33. The expression for a vertical distance P. What should I do for the vertical distance? Vertical distance is 10x plus 2 minus of 1 plus e power 2x, which is 10x minus e power 2x plus 1. Now part 3, maximum value. Maximum value means derivative. dp by dx, I find it out, 10 minus 2 e power 2x. That should be equals to 0. So e power 2x equals to 5. Apply ln on both sides. 2x equals to ln 5. X equals to ln 5 upon 2. Now what's going to be the maximum value? So P max will be, substitute that one, x value, you should be getting it out, 5 ln 5 minus 4. Now we need to find the area. Area will be 0 to 1.3302. Take the full calculator display, upper curve minus lower curve. Then dx, simplify by calculator, you should be getting 3.53. For volume, pi integral 0 to 1.3302, upper volume minus lower volume, and dx. Use the calculator, you should be getting 169. Question number 21. First derivative and second derivative, find maximum points and exact coordinates. So f prime x, it becomes x square, x times 1 upon x minus ln x times 1, which is 1 minus ln x upon x square. What about the second derivative? X square times minus 1 upon x minus 1 minus ln x times 2x divided by x power 4. So it becomes 2 ln x minus 3 divided by x cube. Stationary point f prime x should be equals to 0. Means 1 minus ln x equals to 0. Ln x equals to 1 means x equals to e. At x equals to e, the second derivative is less than 0. Therefore, it is maximum. So if x equals to e, y will be equals to 1 by e. So what is the point of intersection? e comma 1 upon e. Now point of inflection. For point of inflection, second derivative should be equals to 0. So 2 ln x minus 3 should be equals to 0. So ln x equals to 3 by 2. So x equals to e power 3 by 2. For part C, area, it is 125 ln x upon x dx. Then, is it with GDC? Yes, with GDC, you can find it out. This answer should be 1.30. For part D, volume, 125 pi ln x upon x whole square dx. Again, GDC, 1.38. Question number 22. Fkx is given. Find the derivative of fkx if x is greater than 0. So, fkx will be equals to x ln x minus kx. So what will be its derivative will become ln x plus 1 minus k. Then if at all I want the derivative of that 0, it will be just ln x plus 1. Now find the interval for which fkx is increasing. So if f of x at 0 is increasing, means f prime of x0 is greater than 0, means 1 plus ln x is greater than 0. So ln x is greater than negative 1. So x is greater than 1 upon e. For part C, find the stationary points. Stationary points means derivative should be equals to 0. So ln x should be equals to k minus 1, x equals to e power k minus 1. Then find the x-intercepts. X-intercepts means the y value should be equals to 0. X ln x minus kx should be equals to 0. Take x common, ln x minus k should be equals to 0. So x equals to 0 or ln x equals to k. So x equals to e power k. So what is x-intercept? E power k comma 0. Now for part D, we have to find the area. Area will be 0 to e power k x ln x minus kx dx. So first function, integral of second function minus integral of derivative of first, integral of second dx. So it becomes x square ln x upon 2 minus integral of x upon 2 dx. So x square ln x upon 2 minus x square upon 4 plus c. So total area will become now x square ln x upon 2 minus x square upon 4 minus kx square upon 2 from 0 to e power k. This one I am just doing the integral of only x ln x. Is this? Then I find the entire integral and substitute it out. I should be getting e power 2k plus 4. Check that answer. Next, finally, what is being asked? Show that the part E, find the equation of the tangent. So, first of all, gradient is f prime of at e power k of k, which is equals to ln e power k plus 1 minus k, which is 1. So and the point is nothing but what? E power k comma 0. So y minus y1 equal to 1 times x minus x1. So y equals to x minus e power k is going to be the answer. Next, so xy equals to x minus e power k. So x minus y equals to e power k. If at all it is intersecting x-axis means y equals to 0. So x equals to e power k comma 0. It intersecting y-axis means x equals to 0, so y equals to minus e power k. So it's forming the triangle with the height of the triangle is going to be e power k, and base of the triangle is also going to be e power k. So area is e power k times e power k, which is e power 2k divided by 2. But what is he asking us to prove that? Show that the area of this triangle is twice the area is enclosed by the x-axis. Area enclosed by the x-axis, just now what we got it out? E power 2k upon 4. So we can see that 1 upon 2 e power 2k is 2 times of 1 upon 4 e power 2k. So triangle is twice that of that area. And finally in part G, show that the x-intercepts form a geometric sequence. What were the x-intercepts? X-intercepts were, if at xk it was e power k, at xk plus 1 it was e power k plus 1. So common ratio equals to xk plus 1 upon xk, which is e power k plus 1 upon e power k, which is e. So therefore common ratio is constant, and it is a geometric sequence. Question number 23 is asking us to sketch the graph using the number of zeros showing any asymptotes. Find all the zeros, and which is GDC. So I'm drawing this x-axis, y-axis, and there is an asymptote over here. So this is the zeros over there, and its values are 0.599, 1.35, and 1.51. Now, what are the equations of the asymptote should be? X power 5 minus 3x square should not be equals to 0. X square times x cube minus 3 should not be equals to 0. So x is not equal to 0, or x is not equal to cube root of 3. Next in part C, he is asking us to find it out f prime x. F prime x will be ln derivative 1 upon x power 5 minus 3x square, then 5x to the power of 4 minus 6x. And it is not defined at x is not equal to 0 and x is not equal to cube root of 3. Next, part D, exact value of x coordinate of local maximum you may be assuming at 0 to 1.5. So 5x cube minus 6x should be equals to 0, because, or else for maximum first derivative should be equals to 0. 5x to the power of 4 minus 6x upon x power 5 minus 3x squared equals to 0. 5x power 4 minus 6x equals to 0. 5x cube minus 6 equals to 0. X equals to cube root of 6 upon 5. In part D, he is asking us to find the area, which is from 0.599 till 1.35 f of x dx. Question number 24. Use the formula for cos A plus B to prove that. So cos 2 theta can be written as cos theta plus theta. Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. So which is cos square theta minus sin square theta. Cos square theta, sin square theta is 1 minus cos square theta. So this becomes 2 cos square theta minus 1. So what is 2 cos square theta? 1 plus cos 2 theta. So what is cos square theta? 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Now for part B, integral of cos square x dx will be integral of 1 upon 2, 1 plus cos 2x dx. which is x upon 2 plus sine 2x upon 4 plus c. Now in part C is asking f of x should be intersecting at g of x. F of x equals to g of x. So 4 cos x should be equals to secant x. So 4 cos x equals to 1 upon cos x. So 4 cos square x equals to 1. Cos square x equals to 1 upon 4. Cos x equals to plus or minus 1 upon 2, which is plus or minus pi by 3. So I try to draw the graph for that. It becomes, this is the graph for 4 cos x. This value is 4 minus pi by 3 to pi by 3, and secant x is this one. This value is 1. I want to get this region, area region R, where they are intersecting. They are intersecting at minus pi by 3. This value is negative pi by 3 and positive pi by 3. And there is an asymptote over here at negative pi by 2 and positive pi by 2. We have to find the volume. Volume will be pi integral minus pi by 3 to plus pi by 3. Upper curve is 16 cos square x minus lower curve is secant square x dx. Now pi 16 cos square x is nothing but what? 16 times 1 upon 4 sine 2x minus plus 1 upon 2x, and secant square x integral is tan x. From the limits minus pi by 3 to plus pi by 3. Directly I am writing that answer. Your answer should be this one. Check that. Do the calculations and see that your answer should be this. Question number 25. Question number 25 and 26. There are only two questions. We'll complete this video there. Then he is asking us to find it out the domain of this one. So x square root of 9 minus x square. 9 minus x square is greater than 0. So x square is greater than or equal to less than or equals to 9. So x lies between negative 3 and positive 3. So another part is sin inverse of x upon 3. So what does that becomes? Also x should be lying between negative 3 and positive 3. So the common domain is going to be negative 3 and positive 3, because sine maximum and minimum value is plus 1 and minus 1. Based upon that, x lies between negative 3 and positive 3. Now finding the derivative of this one. F of x equals to x times square root of 9 minus x square. So remember, square root of x derivative is 1 upon 2 root x, which will make your life easy if you remember this formula. So x times 1 upon 2 square root of 9 minus x square times minus 2x plus square root of 9 minus x square plus 2 upon 3. Sine inverse derivative is 1 upon root of 1 minus x square. So it will become minus x upon square root of 9 minus x square plus square root of 9 minus x square plus 2 upon square root of 9 minus x square. So common denominator is square root of 9 minus x square minus x plus 9 minus x square plus 2. This one was x square. So it becomes 11 minus 2x square upon square root of 9 minus x square. So 11 minus 2x square square root of 9 minus x square. So now what is he asking in part D? Show that integral of this one. So integral minus p2 plus p 11 minus 2x square by square root of 9 minus x square. This was the derivative, so we can directly write that answer. Now plug in the upper limit minus lower limit. P square root of 9 minus p square plus 2p sine inverse of p by 3. Then that was upper limit. Substitute the lower limit. Minus p square root of 9 minus p square plus 2 sine inverse of negative p upon 3. So this gives me final answer as this one, 4 sine inverse of p upon 3. Now comes to the, what is this? In part E, it is been asked maximum value. Maximum value means first derivative should be equals to 0. So only the numerator part equals to 0. So P is 2.35. Now be careful with the second derivative. First take the first derivative. What was the first derivative? First derivative was, start from here clearly. First derivative. First derivative is 11 minus 2x square upon square root of 9 minus x square. Okay. So this is first derivative, 11 minus 2x square by square root of 9 minus x square. Now we have to find the second derivative for this. I use quotient rule. First derivative is 11 minus 2x square upon square root of 9 minus x square. Now numerator, denominator square. Denominator 11 minus 2x square derivative is minus 4x minus 11 minus 2x square 1 upon 2 square root of 9 minus 2x square times negative 2x. So 2 and 2 gets cancels. So what does it becomes? Minus 4x times square root of 9 minus x square plus x times 11 minus x square upon square root of 9 minus x square divided by 9 minus x square. So again do the cross multiplication. So it becomes minus 4x times 9 minus x square plus x times 11 minus 2x square. 11 minus 2x square divided by 9 minus x square and square root of 9 minus x square. So this becomes minus 36x plus 4x cube plus 11x minus 2x cube divided by 9 minus x square whole power 3 by 2, which is x times 2x square minus 25 divided by 9 minus x square whole power 3 by 2. Now last part of that question. Justify that the point of inflection x equal to 0. This cannot be the point of inflection. X equal to 0 is the point of inflection. So x lies between negative 3 and positive 3. So between negative 3 and positive 0, between 0, the second derivative is greater than 0. And between 0 and 3, 0 and 3, second derivative is negative. And second derivative is 0 at 0. So therefore the point of inflection is 0. And plus or minus square root of 25 by 2 is not in the domain. is not in the domain. So therefore, only 0 is going to be the inflection point. Coming to the last question, integral of x cos 3x, x cos 3x dx. So first function, integral of second function sine 3x upon 3 minus integral of derivative of first function, integral of second function. So it's going to be x sine 3x upon 3 plus 1 upon 9 cos 3x plus c. Now for part B, he is asking us to find the area between pi by 6 to 3 pi by 6 for x cos 3x. Use the calculator, you should be getting it out 2 pi by 9. This is without calculator, so therefore what am I going to do? X sine 3x upon 3 plus 1 upon 9 cos 3x from pi by 6 to 3 pi by 6. Check carefully, you should be getting 2 pi by 9. Similarly for part 2, it should be x sine 3x upon 3 plus 1 upon 9 cos 3x from 3 pi by 6 to 5 pi by 6. See that you should be able to get 4 pi by 9. And for part 3, x sine 3x upon 3 plus 1 upon 9 cos 3x from 5 pi by 6, 7 pi by 6. See that it should be 6 pi by 9. Now for part C, he says that these are all in the arithmetic sequence and find the sum to n terms. So the first term is 2 pi by 9, the second term is 4 pi by 9 and third term is 6 pi by 9. So we can see that the common difference is going to be 2 pi by 9. So Sn formula is n upon 2, 2u1 plus n minus 1 times d. So what is n upon 2? 2u1 is 2 pi by 9 plus n minus 1 times d is also 2 pi by 9. Simplify that, you should be able to get this as an answer. That completes the paper. That's all. See you in the next question. Bye.